Hello everyone, welcome to English with Uma. Do you ever mix up words that sound oh so similar but actually mean quite different things? Like casually saying, I've gone to the store, when you really mean you visited and returned, or vice versa. Or maybe you've paused right in the middle of a sentence, your mind racing, wondering if it's been to or gone to when sharing about your latest trips or someone's whereabouts, feeling that bit of confusion and uncertainty creep in. Like you're excitedly chatting about a memorable vacation to a beautiful beach, but the wrong phrase slips out unexpectedly, and suddenly your story doesn't quite land as intended, leaving you second-guessing your English choices and maybe even shortening your tale to avoid more slips. Perhaps you've heard native speakers use these phrases effortlessly in movies, podcasts, or conversations, switching between them with ease. But as a learner, it feels like a tricky puzzle piece that doesn't quite fit, wanting to describe your travels, experiences, or daily movements accurately without stumbling over the details. If you're nodding along right now, feeling that familiar twinge of frustration mixed with a spark of curiosity about getting it right, this episode is made just for you. Today, we're diving into something clear, straightforward, and incredibly helpful, something that can sharpen your English skills, boost your confidence in everyday conversations, and make your storytelling shine. We're talking about understanding the difference, gone to versus been to in English. We'll break it down simply and thoroughly with plenty of examples, relatable stories, common mistakes to watch out for, easy to remember tips, and practical exercises to master it step by step, turning any lingering confusion into crystal clear clarity right away, so you can use these phrases like a pro. My friend, let me be straight with you from the very start, speaking directly to your learner's heart. These two little phrases, gone to and been to, are like close cousins in the vast family of English expressions, sharing some similarities in sound and structure, but they paint very different pictures about where someone is, has been, or what their journey entails. It's not about cramming your head with long, exhaustive lists of rules, exceptions, or obscure grammar jargon that leaves you more puzzled than before. It's not your thick grammar books filled with dry charts and diagrams. It's not about mastering perfect tenses from the outset without any room for trial and error. It's not even about vowing to never make a single mistake ever again. That's not realistic or fun. No, it's fundamentally about understanding the journey, quite literally, as these phrases often relate to movement, travel, and experiences. Because when you nail this distinction, your stories flow smoother, your casual chats feel more natural and engaging, and the people you're talking to understand you clearly without needing clarifications. Think about it deeply for a moment, letting the idea settle in like a comfortable realization. You can learn advanced idioms and slang later when you're ready for flair. You can handle those complex, multi-clause sentences another time when your basics are rock solid. You can practice regional accents or colloquialisms when you've built up momentum. But mixing up gone to and been to in the meantime, if you ignore or overlook the key difference, your conversations can lead to unnecessary confusion, like accidentally implying someone's still away on a trip when they've actually returned home safe and sound. You can't tell a clear, compelling travel tale or update about daily errands without knowing if the trip is still ongoing, in progress, or completely over and done with. Every example you learn and internalize now is a valuable tool that makes your English more precise, more vivid, more expressive, and ultimately more you, reflecting your thoughts accurately. Now, I'm not here to lecture you with pop quizzes, timed tests, or overwhelming technical breakdowns that make your head spin. I promise, this is all about gentle guidance and practical insights. I just want you to grasp something vital and truly empowering that can shift how you approach these phrases forever. English, at its core, is about sharing experiences, emotions, and ideas with others, and getting gone to versus been to right helps you do exactly that with accuracy and flair. Every single day brings countless opportunities to use them in real life, like talking about a friend's recent trip abroad, recounting your own weekend adventures to a colleague, or even discussing simple plans like running to the grocery store. What you do with those everyday moments, whether you consciously choose the right phrase based on the situation or just guess and hope for the best, shapes how well you're understood, builds your speaking confidence over time, and enhances your overall enjoyment of using English in conversations big and small. If you keep using them interchangeably because the difference seems subtle or minor at first glance, then my friend, you're not just risking occasional mix-ups or awkward pauses, you're missing out on the beautiful nuance that makes English such a rich, dynamic language. Nuance that allows you to convey exact meanings, like the difference between someone being temporarily absent versus having completed a full round-trip experience. But here's the exciting part, the real light bulb moment that simplifies the whole concept and makes it approachable for anyone. You can master this distinction right now, today, in this very moment, without needing fancy language apps, expensive courses, or hours upon hours of rote study. You don't require a partner to practice with or a notebook full of drills. It's all about mindset and a few key insights. And I'm going to guide you through it easily, step by patient step. I'll share straightforward explanations that cut through the fog, real-life examples that have tripped up me personally and countless other learners, and practical, memorable ways to remember the difference so it sticks. These aren't confusing linguistic theories pulled from academic papers. These are simple, everyday tools you can use immediately in your next conversation, email, or social media post. Before we jump in and unpack the details, let me share a quick but relatable story to illustrate how common this mix-up is and why it matters. A few months ago, I had a student named Raj in one of my online classes. He came to me looking puzzled and a tad frustrated after a recent chat gone awry. He said, "I want to tell stories in English about my travels and daily life, but I always confuse gone to and been to. It makes people look confused and I end up explaining twice." I asked him gently to get to the root, "Raj, what exactly did you say last time that caused the mix-up?" He thought back for a moment and replied, "I told my friend on a call, I've been to Delhi last week, but I actually meant I'm still there right now. No, wait, I think I said gone to when I was back. It all blurred together." I followed up, "How long have you been mixing them up like this in conversations?" He sighed deeply. Years, honestly. It makes me hesitate to share stories at all, especially about trips. Then I asked the key question that highlights the impact. Did that mix-up make your story clear and engaging, or did it just create more questions? He shook his head with a small smile. "No," he admitted. "It just made things awkward and interrupted the flow. I had to stop and correct myself." My friend, this isn't just Raj's story. It's the experience of millions of English learners around the world, from beginners to intermediates. We assume they're basically the same because they both involve to and places. But let's clarify right here. Gone to typically means someone has gone somewhere and hasn't returned yet. It's about current location or ongoing absence, like she's gone to the market, implying she's still there shopping. On the other hand, been to means the person went somewhere and has come back. It's about past experiences or completed visits, like I've been to Paris. I went, experienced it, and now I'm back, perhaps with memories or photos. We let old habits or direct translations from our native languages blur the lines. Endless worries about tenses and when to use present perfect, comparing ourselves to fluent speakers who never seem to falter, avoiding sharing travel stories altogether to skip potential errors. We fill our talks with vague alternatives like "I visited" to play it safe, but that robs us of precise expression. But it doesn't have to continue like this. Your daily chats, whether at home, work, or online, are the perfect low-pressure places to practice and perfect this. So how exactly can we tell them apart and use them confidently? Let me share not just 7, but 8 powerful ideas with you today. 8 simple, actionable tips, complete with examples, variations, and many exercises that can change everything if you apply them one at a time, building your understanding gradually. We'll go through them slowly and in depth with real-life scenarios so you can really absorb the concepts, visualize them in your own life, and start using them without second thoughts. First, think of gone to as signaling away right now. It's all about current absence or a trip in progress. This phrase is often used when the person hasn't returned yet, emphasizing their present location elsewhere. For example, "Where's mom?" "Oh, she's gone to work for the day," meaning she's at work now, not back home. Or in present perfect, "He has gone to the gym to work out. He's there exercising at this moment." To make it stick, pause briefly before speaking. Ask yourself silently, is the person still at that place? If yes, gone to fits. Practice this solo. Think about your family or friends and say aloud, "My brother has gone to school," assuming he's still in class. Do this for a minute each morning to build the habit. Variations, it can also imply a one-way trip, like they've gone to live in another country, they moved and are there now. Second, view been to as visited and returned. It's perfect for sharing experiences where the round trip is complete. This highlights that you've gone, done something, and come back, often focusing on the fact of having experienced a place. Example, "I've been to London twice and I loved the Big Ben. I went, explored, and returned home." Or, "Have you ever been to a concert?" asking about past attendance, implying back now. Tiny practice sessions. Describe places you've actually visited in your life, starting with "I've been to," like "I've been to the local park for a picnic." Make it daily. During meals, share one such sentence with someone or even to yourself. This reinforces that been to is about completed actions, often with a sense of achievement or memory. Third, pay close attention to the context, especially time and situation. Timing clues help decide which to use. Gone to often implies something recent or still ongoing, while been to is for fully past, completed events. In a dialogue, person A, "Have you gone to the doctor about that cough?" This might imply checking if they're there now, but actually for experiences, it's better as, "Have you been to the doctor?" Correct use, "She's gone to the store. Can you call her later?" Ongoing. To silence inner doubts, start noting examples you hear in videos or podcasts. Journal one gone to and one been to daily with why it fits. Surround yourself with reminders, like a phone note. Gone equals still gone, been equals been and back. Fourth, use short stories or scenarios to remember the difference. Embrace narrative as your memory aid, since stories make abstract rules concrete. Errors aren't failures, they're stepping stones. Here's a mini tale. Tom has gone to the store to buy milk. He's out shopping right now, not home yet. A bit later, Tom has been to the store and got the milk. He's back with the groceries, trip complete. Another, Anna has gone to Paris for vacation. She's there enjoying now. Versus, Anna has been to Paris before. She visited in the past and returned. Studies from language learning research show that associating rules with stories aids long-term memory far better than rote repetition. Try creating your own short tales daily, perhaps about a character's day, and share them in a journal or with a friend. Fifth, connect the phrases to your own personal travels or daily movements. This adds relevance and motivation. Why learn this distinction? Dig deep. For telling clear, engaging stories without interruptions? For feeling confident in travel chats? Write down your why, maybe to accurately share my adventures with friends. Keep it visible. Example in use, I've been to India last year. It was amazing with the Taj Mahal. Completed trip, back now. On days when confusion hits, your why pushes you to practice. Share a personal been-to story weekly to link it emotionally. Sixth, practice with questions and answers. These interactive bits reinforce usage in context. Questions often reveal the difference. Where have you been to on vacation? Places visited and returned from, not gone to, unless asking about current location, visited and back. To build this, role-play Q&A with a mirror or app. Ask, have you been to for experiences? Has he gone to for absences? 7th, watch out for common traps like regional differences or similar phrases. Awareness prevents slips. In some dialects, usage varies slightly, but standard English follows the rules above. Trap, don't say, I've gone to Paris 3 times if you mean completed visits. Use been to. Exercise, correct sample sentences like, he's been to the office if he's still there. Change to gone to. 8th, incorporate fun games and visualizations. Keep learning light while cultivating gratitude for progress. Play Trip Simulator. Imagine a trip. Say, I'm going to the mountains. Midway, I've gone to the mountains. End, I've been to the mountains. Visualize a door. Gone to equals walked through, still inside. Been to is in and out. Gratitude journal. Note one correct use daily, like used been to right in chat. Yay! Now, my friend, to make this all crystal clear and encouraging, I'm not pushing for instant perfection or non-stop drilling. Mistakes are part of the journey. This is about intention and gradual mastery. Ask yourself in moments, does this phrase fit the journey's status, ongoing or done? Let me share one more motivating story before wrapping up. There was a wise teacher who told her students a parable. If life is a grand trip full of destinations, gone to is being en route, still traveling toward the horizon, while been to is arriving back home with souvenirs, stories, and wisdom in your backpack. The students nodded, realizing the power of precision. The teacher added, choose your words like paths. Clear ones lead to better adventures. I know you can master this, my friend. You're capable, curious, and ready. It starts with one phrase, then another, clarifying your English world. Here's my expanded challenge. Pick 3 tips, like a story creation, Q&A practice, and journaling. Commit for a week, 7 insightful days. Then share in comments. What clicked? Did stories flow better? Your insight could help others. By tuning into this, you're already clarifying your English toolkit. That's brave, proactive, commendable. The difference is clear now, not fuzzy anymore. These phrases are your allies. Don't hesitate. Embrace them. You have the knowledge, the examples, the drive. Just decide. Decide accuracy matters in your tales. Decide confidence deserves this boost. Decide your English journey shines brighter. And if confusion whispers back, recall every fluent speaker once puzzled over basics like this. They practiced through mix-ups, one conversation at a time, emerging clearer. You can too. Be the learner who persists, refines, excels. I believe in you deeply, unconditionally. Though miles apart, I've seen transformations like yours countless times, learners turning tricky phrases into trusted tools through steady steps. So take a deep, refreshing breath, smile at your progress, be grateful for this clarifying moment, then step into your next chat. Use gone to and been to with ease, making today precise. Thank you so much for sharing this extended time with me, for investing in your clarity and growth, for showing up to learn. I'm so proud of you, truly, from the heart. Keep shining, my friend. Your English adventures await more precision. Until next time, honor your words, be patient with slips, and know every phrase is a fresh opportunity. You've got this. Absolutely. See you in the next story. Take care.